With so much land clearing and species loss of plants and animals, putting a covenant on land just seems such an obvious thing to do.
For us, this property was beautiful and special just because it was away from town and we could be on our own. But when we found how many native flowers and how many native species we've got on our property that was really special, including some on the rare plant list, we just thought, wow. The more we learn about it, the more we want to protect it. Trust for Nature have been really good. They've helped us to identify the weeds on our property. Some of them needed to be removed before they spread. Trust for Nature have also helped confirm the species that we've got here and just help us through the process so we know what to expect. I feel really thankful because I look around and see how many subdivisions there are, and it would break my heart if some of our trees were bulldozed or if we lost some of the rare species. So just being able to protect it for perpetuity is just really fantastic. Looking at the world and how many things are being destroyed, I think I can't control what happens in the wider world, but I can control what happens on this 15 acres, and I want to do that.
I first bought this beautiful piece of land when I was 25 years of age. The bush was also just crisscrossed by trail bikes, and it really took 25 years before those trail bike tracks to heal over. So it's been an amazing journey to really get to know this piece of bush. When I first contacted Trust for Nature to discuss the possibility of a covenant, I just got this sense of belonging to a much bigger kind of community of Victorians wanting to really protect parcels of their land, and that just was pretty amazing. After 33 years of really caring for the land, I just needed that extra protection to make sure that the new custodians would care for it.
I'm pretty happy about the covenant being on the block and having the two blocks together, 20 odd acres. It just made sense to follow on. To have kookaburras land on a chair on your deck, kangaroos with joeys eating grass out your bedroom window, you can't get any better than that.
It changes every day what's special about this place. The thing that impresses me the most consistently is just the sound of whatever is here is supposed to be here. We bought this place a year ago and it had a covenant on it, and that was a huge benefit for us to know that Barb had gone through all the work to make it happen. They wanted to keep their legacy going, and we're blessed to continue it. Trust for Nature's actually been amazing. They sort of understand what's involved, and they do it in a really low-key way, which I think is really useful because it can be quite daunting, the idea of like what your responsibilities are, but they do a really good job of just making sense of what's available. And they came along and said, well, here's a bunch of nest boxes for some of your critters. And I think it's those tangible things that are really, really useful. I just think covenanting is such an easy thing to do. Hopefully we'll be able to pass it along as well.
Landowners who have been working tirelessly over many years to look after their patch should think about coming to Trust for Nature. It can make a real difference, and collectively can make a real difference to the conservation of the plants and animals in that landscape.